we started about really a year back, and we are truly just at the beginning of what we can do for the future of mentorship together as a community for designers by designers. And we are really excited to show you what we've been working on for the past 3 to 4 months, since really the beginning of this very year in 2021. Today, I'm joined by my team from all across the world, from 7 different countries, and I'm joined by all of you from everywhere around the world that I probably have not even been there before. And one of the things that bind us all together is this belief and the mission to help democratize mentorship and to bring mentorship to almost every corner of the world that we can think of, right? Probably we could be in North Pole and South Pole someday. But today we want to show you some really exciting things that we have been working on that we believe would revolutionize the industry and we believe would change the way that mentoring is as we know of forever. And I can't wait to show all of you what those means. And before I start that, if any one of you want to take some screenshots, feel free to go for it. Do tag us, #ADPList Showtime. We're very excited to share this moment together with all of you. Now, before I go into sharing things about the future, I want to really start by sharing the brief history of mentorship. One of my mentors told me that if you really want to do something about the future, you have to first understand what is the history of something. And so, I want to show you this very picture. It's from the Greek mythology, right? There was once this king called King Odysseus, right? He was going for a Trojan War, back in, I believe, the 16th. And he entrusted his son, Telemachus, to this man, which is his good friend, which is literally named Mentor, while he was at war. And of course, Mentor had brought up Telemachus to be one of the greatest of his time. That was when the word mentorship actually came to be, right? When you entrust someone under a different person's guidance. And so, when we fast forward a little bit to 1970s, business and corporations around the world started to realize that in order for their executives to do better in their work life, in their career and professional life, they decided to embed the idea of mentorship within the company, and so that more people could learn from one another, all within the same corporation. And fast forward to today, we're in the 2000s. We have computers, we have PCs, Mac around the world, where we can connect with people on social network. But truly, that hasn't really been easy to do so when you could reach out to someone on LinkedIn and they ignored you, or they probably are not there to mentor someone. And it's hard to find a mentor in such situation. One thing is that, there are 93% of people around the world who saw benefit in being mentored. But yet, there are 55% of these people who couldn't find a mentor or go through a career without a mentor, and probably got lost and confused throughout navigating their professional life. This is a really intriguing statistics that we sort of found out just a couple of weeks ago. 80% of people don't know how to find mentors around the world, right? Because simply social networks are just for networking. You just want to add your friends, but people just don't know where to start to find a mentor. But this is a staggering statistics. On the other side of the mentee, there is a 77% of leaders, senior and mid-level people in the industry who wants to give back and contribute to their knowledge, and so that they could make this world a better place from what they have learned. But there's really no easy way to do that. And so last year, James and I and the team set out on a mission to help democratize mentorship for all. We believe in this mission because we believe that everyone around the world should have access to a great mentor and should have access to great education. Now, this is one of the world charts that we took from Coursera, and it actually represents where the world is at right now in terms of skills level. Now you can see there are some countries, some regions around the world with not a lot of skills transfer and not a lot of advance in technology or knowledge itself. But there are some countries which has unfair advantages in technologies and knowledge, but the sharing is really broken across regions. Now, why is that important? Income inequality and GDP per capita in each city, in each country around the world is directly correlated to skills proficiency, which we all care about. And I think we want to make this world a better place by uplifting the people around us. I think that is the ultimate, goal for everyone in this room. It's not the things that we do, but really the impact that we make. So, I want to start off today by sharing some amazing news that we have accomplished in the past 3 months. And this is one of those news that we just released last week. So we're now joining Search, a Sequoia Capital, India's accelerator, which we're really excited to be a part of. And they'll be partnering with us and helping us to scale and further this mission of democratizing mentorship. Now, a lot of people over the past days when I announced this, they ask me, hey, what does this mean for the community? Are you going to start charging me? Are you going to start, making things? Well, I can tell you quite the opposite. In fact, with such support, this means that we are not even going to charge at all, right? In fact, we are even going to make the product 10 times better for everyone. And we're just here to show you that today. And in this quarter alone, in Q3, we plan to double our ambassadors program. We plan to double the size of our ambassadors in ADPList that could help contribute to this mission and to learn alongside with us. Today we are averaging 2,024 minutes of sessions every single day itself. How exciting is that? Imagine how many conversations are facilitated each day around the world. So today, the first thing that I want to share with all of you is called Profile, an update to Profile. Now, we all know that Profile is probably the bedrock and the foundation of, who we are and what we stand for and what we represent. And Profile couldn't be more important. And so I would love to start with that and show you some of the groundbreaking designs that we have made to Profile that could make it more inclusive, more open, and more transparent for everyone on the platform. Awesome. I see some of you smiling and I'm very excited as well. So that's Profile for you. We have added new banners. You can now add your pronouns, you can add your interests, you can even add your industry. And today, I know that a lot of designers and product managers in this room, we all love Twitter. And so you can now embed your Twitter account into it and also your personal website. So you no longer have to, mix and match everything on LinkedIn. But fundamentally, all these upgrades and redesigns are for one singular purpose, is that we want to encourage more meaningful conversations. But at the same time, we want less work on your side. And so I want to start off with talking about a better mentee experience for everyone on the platform and in the community. Today, we have over 2,000 mentors in over 70 countries around the world, probably more than that right now if you look at the platform. But we're really only using a couple of filters for you to find the mentors that suits you, from countries to languages to industry, expertise, and interests. But wait, I think we could do so much more. And based on your feedback, we have been hearing a lot about availability search. So today, we are officially introducing availability search, where you can now search for availability directly with the mentors that you want to book with. And this is how it goes. And with availability search, it comes with platform booking. And now you can manage all your bookings directly on ADPList. But please take note of the disclaimer. Otherwise, I'll be getting a lot of support tickets for that. So yeah, you can now manage and directly book on ADPList. I think this has been something that we wanted to do for almost close to a year right now. And I'm so glad that this is finally coming to fruition. And I believe there's a lot of mentors on the wait list who also can't wait to try this out alongside with mentees. So next thing, we want to talk about our partners. Partners have always been the key for us. I believe there are some partners here in the room, design buddies, Copenhagen, UX, General Assembly, and many more. And I want to say thank you all partners for being a part of this mission because you believe that education is important. And I believe in that because I believe in all of you, right? And we want to officialize our partnership with what we call partner tags. And some of you in the community and our partners already have this, right? It's a way, partner tags is a way for you to advocate for your favorite brands on ADPList. And this is how it looks like. So it's really clean, really simple. You're in each profile that you're a partner of, you're able to see a tag. For example, on Grace's profile on the top left, you're able to see that she's a partner of Design Buddies. And on Jaden's profile, you're able to see that he's from Copenhagen UX community. And on Rohan's profile, you're able to see that he is a partner of Product Classroom. And many more. We have Collab, Vancouver Check-in, General Assembly. And we look forward to more partners in the ecosystem and your members advocating for you on the platform. And we want to share our platform with all our partners across the world. So if you're interested, you can email directly to our partnerships team, partnerships@adplist.org. Send us your message, let us know that you want to partner on Partner Tag. Happy to reply you. Now, let's take a look on the other side where mentors are often overwhelmed with a lot of conversations and overwhelmed with a lot of sessions. Now, I'm sure a lot of mentors on this call could agree with me that they get probably a lot of bookings on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis. Now, this is some staggering statistics again, and it's astounding that we are looking at this. It's really amazing that there's the 99% of mentors get booked on their first 2 days. Now, the mentors who are on the call, I think you could testify that in the chat. But I can tell you that based on our statistics, 99% of you get booked within the first day or two. And that is very interesting. And some of you guys almost always tell us that, hey, how do I sort of manage these bookings properly? And so, we think of mentorship in just two simple words. How do we, when we design the platform and we design the community, we want to make sure that, it comes across as easy and magical, right? But mentoring has always not been easy, nor has it really been magical, right? The process has always been hard. You got to set up a lot of accounts, you got to set up a lot of things across many different places. You got to join this and that. Now, we want to make that experience really easy and magical for every single mentor on the platform, including the mentors from our partner community that is joining us. And so I want to start off by sharing some updates on group sessions. Now, group sessions has always been in beta, but we are going to more publicly roll out to more mentors who wants to host group sessions for more mentees. So to date, we have run 2 months of beta program on group sessions, and it's insane to just see this number. That is over 100 group sessions that are being hosted by mentors already just in 2 months. And today we're going to make some really magical upgrades to our mentoring and group mentoring features. Now, usually when I have some problems, as you guys would know if you follow me on LinkedIn or Twitter, you know that I take those questions to Twitter quite publicly, where they call it like the wall of wisdom, right? I would ask for feedback, I would ask for questions on my Twitter, and it's almost like where the Gandalf the Wise, would give me the advice on Twitter, right? But I get a lot of questions most of the time, can we have our own group sessions? Can we have a wait list? Can I have my own graphic banner? Can we invite our friends? Can I add a co-host? There's a lot of questions. And over the past 2 months, we sat down and we said, what are some of the most important innovations that we can make to group sessions to make it easier, fun, and more meaningful and magical for all of you to be a part of? And what if we made it way, way better today? What would that look like? So I'm excited to introduce to you all new group sessions and mentors take it. This is going to blow your mind. Now, you can be really sure that we heard your feedback. I always laugh at people, when my team tells us, like, try to talk me off, like, sharing these comments, but I almost try to always show them to the public what kind of feedback I'm getting. But today, group sessions is getting a lot of major lift from, firstly, adding co-hosts. From today onwards, mentors with the access to host group sessions, you can now add up to 5 co-hosts. You would have your own unique page, your unique URL for your own hosting of your group session. You'll be able to invite easily through the database of ADPList, through the emails that you might be putting in. And also, you can invite people that attended your past sessions. And last but not least, this is a really highly requested feature that we think is truly groundbreaking. That is the waitlist. Now, what if someone, overbooks a group session, right? It's like 100 out of 100. What do you do, right? What does the 101 mentee do, right? So the 101 mentee today can join on the waitlist. And as a mentor, you can directly approve the waitlist on the back end. And so the management of group session is getting easier and easier than ever before. And I can't wait for all of you to try out group sessions for mentors, and host amazing and meaningful lessons with the rest of the community around the world. But that's not all. I think we seem to be missing something, if anyone can guess here, right? We have group sessions, we have a lot of things, but there's one more thing, and so maybe guys give me a round of applause. I think this is where we sort of like beat the drum roll. So I think this is going to change the way we think about mentorship forever. Now, one-to-one sessions, the good old one-to-one sessions, and almost like the trademark of ADPList, right? We could not forget that, and we will never forget to always upgrade and innovate on this. There are 2,400 over one-to-one conversations happening every single month, if not more, right? Sometimes you go up to 4,000 or even more, right? And we want to make sure that these conversations are happening on a scale that is both efficient, easy, and as well as magical, as I mentioned. And so a lot of mentors, they come to me and say, hey, I want a real simple and flexible calendar for me to use. And I have another bunch of mentors, by the way, who comes to me and say, hey, Felix, I just want a high quality, easy video call because I'm always going to, Google Hangouts. I'm always going to, Zoom, and it's like multiple different links. People, don't join them. We have so many mentors requesting for so many different things, right? One, they want a real simple, flexible calendar. And then the other one, they want a high quality and easy video call. One wants a real simple, flexible calendar, and the other one wants a high quality, easy video call. I'm not sure if you're getting it, but if you get it, these are not 2 separate features. This is one single feature. And today we are introducing the ADPList calendar. Today, ADPList reinvents the way that people mentor on our platform and around the world. And this is it. A paper calendar for all of you. The good old way for us all to manage our calendars. What else can we do? Best way is to write things down. Let's not go back to the old ways anymore. We take a look at this, right? What does this come across as? Really hard to set up. There's a lot of inflexibility around the schedule that you're putting up across to people around the world. And mentors often tell us, hey, I've been using a different tool, but yikes, it's so hard for me to set up. Why would you want to, direct me to a third-party tool and set it up? What's the point of that? And so we thought really, really hard about this question. Now, it is not that we're disinterested in what was done before, but it's because we're so interested and so consumed by what we haven't done yet with Calendar. And so, I've been receiving a lot of memes actually from my team when we were working on this. As you can see, the direct one is Calendly, right? ADPList Calendar and Calendly. Everywhere around the team, they've been sending me that at least for the past couple of days while I prepare for this presentation. But today I want to show you something that we feel, that we believe that will fundamentally help the mentors mentor easily and more flexibly with a more meaningful experience. And I want to show that to you right now. And there you have it. That's how simple it is. Just all within 30 seconds to set up your first calendar on ADPList as a mentor. And right now, of course, we cannot skip this presentation without a good old demo. Now let's get to it. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share with all of you how that works. All right. We know now. Can you give me a heads up or like, let me know if you can see my screen right now?
Oh.
All right. So I'm going to go to my bookings, which is directly accessible here as well. I'm going to click on it. Please loading well. Well, there's a lot of upcoming bookings. I could see what is up with this mentee. Amazing. I could start the meeting directly as well. But hey, there is a pending booking. Seems like it's from Elon Musk. Who do we have here today? Let's see. Wow. Wow, it's really Elon. Okay. Okay, he's the co-founder of Tesla and SpaceX. Wow, okay. I guess we're giving out some Dogecoin today, right? We know now. Yeah, we're giving out some Dogecoin to the moon, guys. All right, let's accept his booking, August 1st. Perhaps he's already online. I'm gonna try that out. All right, Elon Musk, where are you? 1st August. Wow, you guys can see the amount of bookings that I have. Actually. Okay, 1st August. He's likely, all right. Okay, now this is the best part. You don't have to get off the platform. All you have to do as a mentor and a mentee is to start the meeting directly on the platform itself. Hey, Elon, are you there? Wow, Elon is in the room. Hey, Elon, can you say something? Can you turn on your camera? Apparently, he's not turning on his camera. So let's use the chat feature right now. All right, he's a little bit shy. And so as you can see, he has left the room. I have no idea if he's coming back or not, but he should come back soon. But in that case, I'm not going to wait any longer. So I'm going to turn off my side of the camera. I'm going to end the meeting as a mentor. I can send him an email as well later. Let's see. He's playing Elon. Probably it's a prank for someone, but I'm sure that Elon would be on the platform very, very soon. And that, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, is how simple it is for you to accept a booking, make a call, everything directly on ADPList. Now, what if I want to reschedule Elon's meeting? Now, this is a highly requested feature that everyone has been requesting. So let's reschedule this. Now, introducing what we call the flexible reschedule, where you can reschedule at any time, at any dates that you want for up to in the next 4 weeks. So I'm going to reschedule this to Elon on 22nd July. Perhaps, I want to set it at 9 a.m. So, to the moon, all right? And I'm going to ask him for a reschedule. All right, I've requested to Elon for a reschedule, and he should reply me in a bit. And that's it. From rescheduling, you can even see pending as well. We are pending Elon. And from rescheduling all the way to making a call and managing your bookings, everything directly on ADPList. Now let's head back to the slides. Today, we are introducing amazing and incredible upgrades and truly reinventing the way that video calling and scheduling is done on ADPList. With flexible reschedule, platform video call, it's really easy to set up within 30 seconds for any mentors. Flexible booking for anyone as well, and a really personalized way of making your calendar and making sure that people don't overbook you or underbook you. So you could even add things like customizing of your questions, customizing of your duration of the meetings as well directly on the platform. Now, and enough of features for today and some of the things that we're going to do with the community. And before we wrap up our keynote today and the showtime, I want to share with you a story that happened to me in the past week. Of course, don't ask me about my eye, because I believe everyone would know about what had happened or probably talked about it from my team. Regarding my eye, I actually bumped into someone when I was playing basketball. 7 stitches in my eyelid. Wasn't funny. I could tell you it's a painful lesson learned, but I'm glad that I'm showing up here today. You know, my team tried to talk me off it and said, hey, why not let's just postpone the meeting? But I said, you know, this is so important. We're doing something truly great for the industry and for the world. I think the community deserves it. Community deserve to see that. Now, but this story that I want to share with you today is about this man in Nepal called Nilan. And I met him on one of my weekly mentoring sessions in the morning. And Nilan here, he has been based in Nepal all his life. And as we all know, when he's in Nepal, Kathmandu, he's in more of a rural area and does not have good access to the internet and does not have good access to the education resources. And Nilan throughout our call, Nilan mentioned to me, he said, hey, Felix, I don't have that money or the finances to buy any educational resources. I can't go to a boot camp. All I'm learning is from YouTube, from free Coursera courses, and from Udemy. And that reminded a lot of, the people that I've met in the past. And he said that one of the best ways he's learning is by meeting mentors on the platform around the world. And that gave him access to global knowledge and to global exposure without leaving his house. And for someone like Nilan in Nepal, with no access to greater educational resources, ADPList has become a way for them to learn and for them to transform themselves and for them to even share with their village, with their community around the world. And I just want to say that for the mentors on the call today and mentors looking at this, your impact goes beyond just one single call. Your impact could greatly impact the people around them, the community that they're in, and the world that they live in. And I hope that one day, we can really reimagine a world where anyone could get access to mentorship. So thank you all so much today. And I hope you enjoyed the presentation, the keynote, and take it home and let's democratize mentorship together. Thank you all so much.